Hey guys, it's Lexi. I'm back from Australia. I haven't made a vlog for this channel since I said I was starting one before I left, like 9 months ago. I think I assumed I was going to have a little bit more time and motivation to share my journey while I was traveling, but not so surprisingly, it turned out that I just felt called inward and to just keep to myself and kind of bathe in isolation and self-preservation, which was really necessary in healing because I was able to build a really deep trust and love with myself and kind of focus all my energy here to rapidly elevate and access a lot more that I can share now and I feel called to share again. Also, I think before I left, when I was putting stuff out on social media and these outlets, I think my intentions were a little bit too based in ego, seeking significance and validation rather than just purely the intention to serve and share what I'm kind of downloading and what I'm accessing in my day-to-day so that other people can learn and we can simultaneously play the teacher and the student. So I'm here to share again because, I've been really blessed with a lot of amazing lessons in about the last year. And something that kind of triggered the call to start doing this again was a lesson that I'm learning as an aspiring self-supporting artist. So my work, it's been an interesting journey coming into my power as an artist. It was something that I didn't really start doing until a lot later in my life because I was very disconnected from my feminine nature. And our femininity is actually the driving energy behind everything that we create. It is the life force energy on earth. And I was grossly disconnected from that for a long time. And I started coming into it, it was super exciting, and I just wanted to share. And then, I kind of got really real with it and just wanted it for me. And now it's back out again, and it's something that I would love to receive financial abundance from and financial reward from. And so in this journey, I'm actually learning to overcome a lot of self-doubt and criticism and judgment of my work and if it's worthy of receiving a monetary return, which is just really silly because the work isn't even mine. Like, I take the time to sit down and write or paint or dance or whatever, but every time you're creating something, you're actually just channeling this goddess energy, this God force, creative energy. And so when I realized that, it kind of clicked for me, like, okay, so I'm, like, my separate body system, Lexi, isn't asking for money, like, for this art, for my art, right? It's like this body system is asking, for an energetic return, because that's what money is, for putting in the work to spend time with this creative force and allow it to flow through me. And so I'm just asking for the creative force to be returned by itself, if that makes sense, because everything is one thing, and that thing is God, and it's love, and it's energy. And so, I'm sharing this because I think at this age, a lot of aspiring artists are struggling with this same thing, and we're kind of coming into our own to be financially independent. And if we have these innate gifts flowing through us and these talents that we're bleeding for and burning for every single day, like, this is what we need to be cultivating our independence in. And it's absolutely silly to be shy about asking for a return if you're putting in the work to this stuff. And another aspect of this equation that I think is really important to understand is if you're asking, for money as a creator, you have to be feeding, the creative force yourself. So other self-supporting artists, like, if you see somebody's work that's so inspiring to you, or you go to a show and someone's selling their album afterwards and their work really touched you, or maybe if it wasn't even like that incredible for you, but you just want to support them, and you have the means to do it, or even if you don't have the means to do it, again, you just, put your money into the pool of creatives that we all want to be a part of. That kind of breaks through this blockage that I think we're having in this artistic channel, where people are still like starving artists. Like, why is that still a term? I mean, everyone's an artist, everyone's a creator in form, and no one should be starving. And if we're working through our unique expressions, and sharing our gifts, like, we should all be accessing this abundance. And I'm really sure that the only reason we're not is because of our own minds playing tricks and saying that we're not worthy and deserving, and also making us feel scarce and abundant, like believing that there's not enough opportunity, that there's not a big enough platform for us as artists. This is so silly. Like, people are afraid to be musicians because they don't think they're going to have enough shows to play or venues to play at. Like, there is live music at most restaurants and bars most every night of the week, you know? There's so many stages, there's so many galleries and cafes to put visual art up in, you know? There's a lot of collectives popping up. I'm planning to start my own here, where you can share yourself and share your work. Art is timeless, and it's something that everyone wants all the time. And if we put it out there, I'm really, really positive that everyone has the opportunity to receive from what they're expressing. So yeah, I felt called to encourage myself and uplift myself and all other creatives on this journey, in accessing our fullest potential and stepping back into our power, and receiving and accepting the reward for energy that we're putting into the very thing that gives us life. Yeah, and so if you're an aspiring artist, I'm here supporting you. I've been trying to, even though money's pretty tight at the moment, trying to remember that I'm completely taken care of by my creator, and I feel really cradled, and safe and comforted in the knowing that overwhelming abundance is real and it's accessible to all of us at any time, and we have the power to come into that, and now is definitely the time so that we can achieve our wildest dreams and then use those resources and pool them into something that's really going to elevate Earth's vibration in a massive way, in whatever way we feel most called to do. So I am encouraging everyone to just keep expressing themselves authentically and putting themselves out there, and just trust yourself. And I love you, and I hope that this touches the hearts of anyone that needs to hear it. Okay, I think I'm going to be posting quite a few more of these pretty soon here actually now, because I'm home and in a sturdy space, and there's been a lot of things on my heart that just keep knocking on the door to be shared with everyone. So yay, just excited to use this platform to spread some love. I think that's what it was really meant for, and that's what I'm going to use it for. So yeah, I love you guys.